Sex Trafficking and Human Trafficking Lawsuits by attorneys Catherine E. Mayo and Andrew M. Stengel. Many think that human trafficking and sex trafficking only exists overseas, far away from the United States. But human trafficking and sex trafficking are widespread in the United States, even in New York City, which is considered a gateway for sex trafficking. In fact, there are human trafficking victims in every borough of New York City who are forced into sex work because of violence and/or threats of violence, deportation, or harm to a family member. Unfortunately, human trafficking is widespread throughout the United States. Sex trafficking and human trafficking lawsuits. Sex traffickers often use locations that lack oversight to pursue and control their victims, such as hotels, motels, Airbnb rentals, strip clubs, and escort services. Victims of human trafficking can hold businesses such as hotels, motels, and truck stops liable for the mental and physical harm due to the negligent conduct that allowed a victim to be sex trafficked or human trafficked. A business that ignored signs of human trafficking or that allowed sex trafficking to occur on its property or premises can be held legally liable for their negligence through filing a lawsuit for monetary damages. Types of sex trafficking and human trafficking lawsuits. Any business open to the public where human trafficking could occur is required to ensure a safe environment for customers and visitors. Some ways a business can be held liable by a lawsuit includes failing to properly train staff on the warning signs of human trafficking, failing to maintain a safe premise, failing to implement proper security procedures to monitor foot traffic, failing to notify law enforcement once signs of human trafficking became apparent, failing to inspect rooms rented or parking spots for long periods of time, failing to inspect rooms that have significant foot traffic, from non-registered guests to a room rented over the period of several days and weeks, failing to properly monitor guest check-in and implement policies and procedures to verify guest identity. Sex trafficking and human trafficking lawsuit damages. Human traffickers control their victims through a combination of types of abuse that includes both sexual and physical violence, manipulation, and emotional abuse to achieve their goals. Victims of sex traffickers suffer from a wide variety of injuries, which are often long-lasting and devastating. These injuries can include emotional and psychological conditions such as post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, depression, and anxiety. Sex trafficking lawsuits allow victims to seek damages or monetary compensation for all their injuries. Recent sex trafficking and human trafficking awards. The damages awarded to victims of sex trafficking and human trafficking are justifiably very high because of the nature of the harm and the effects on victims. While every case is different and depends on the facts that are unique to each victim, a few recent sex trafficking and human trafficking awards are: in 2024, 2 women who were sex trafficked as minors in a Philadelphia hotel were awarded $24.5 million. In 2023, J.P. Morgan Chase paid $290 million to settle sex trafficking claims by victims of Jeffrey Epstein. In 2023, 3 women who were sex trafficked in the same Philadelphia hotel were awarded $37.5 million. In 2022, a woman who was sex trafficked in a hotel in Arkansas was awarded $25 million. Hiring the right lawyer for a human trafficking or sex trafficking lawsuit is crucial in achieving the best possible outcome for your case. The best sex trafficking and human trafficking lawyers are compassionate, experienced, and knowledgeable. Complex personal injury attorney Catherine E. Mayo and trial lawyer and former New York City prosecutor Andrew M. Stengel have the experience and knowledge of representing victims of sex trafficking. Catherine E. Mayo and Andrew M. Stengel are zealous advocates for victims of human trafficking and sex trafficking. Visit the website of the law firm of Andrew M. Stengel for more information: www.stengellaw.com, or send an email to info@stengellaw.com. Attorney advertising. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.